Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the LRS Prototype Series, where we're here for round 4 at Bahrain International Circuit. Of course, it's going to be the endurance layout, where we're going to be racing for the Bahrain Knights. Currently taking a look at the standings, we got Linz in the lead with 31 points, Zach in second with 29, Shiny in third with 24 points, and Artie with 21. Danny also there. For the LMV3, Blue in the lead, Purple second, Renashi in third, Dorikono's fourth, and Ali in fifth. Meanwhile, Miyukelo sixth, still have 0 points, but we're going to be keeping an eye on those drivers as we're going to start up the race. Keep an eye for the next 2 races, as afterwards we get the Silverstone. We're going to be racing a Silverstone in the UK for the Phantom Model Silverstone race, and afterwards Spa-Francorchamps for the Ackerman Autos Spa race. As we are about to be taking a look at the qualifying session here. With Blue Team coming out first. Here we go. And I also forgot to grab my phone. So I'll just quickly do that. Meanwhile, multiple cars are coming out on the field, and they're gonna all start their qualifying lap here at Bahrain today. Alright, good news on my phone. Alright, so we're looking at the qualifying session here at Bahrain. We are going to see multiple cars also coming out, and those being Dorikono, meaning that every driver is now out and ready for the qualifying race. Of course, this is the endurance layout for Bahrain, but if this layout might not go well, unfortunately, that's going to be the last time that Bahrain will ever be on this calendar. I was generally thinking of doing the outer layer because there's just lots of straight lines, but I would like to keep it a mixture of straight lines and complexity. So, the endurance layout. And I am kind of afraid that this race will be so long that the sun will be coming out. So, if the sun does happen to come out, well, it'll be funny. Either way, we are looking at Renashi crossing the line and starting her lap. And the whole reason I wanted to pick up my phone was to talk about the drivers, of course, and their standings in LRS overall, like what they have done in the past. Earlier today, I mean. Such as Ellie right here, who got herself in GT, and Ellie ended up all the way in 6th at Daytona in the GT series. Great result, especially for the Lamborghinis, who were absolutely partying earlier today. Miyu in Formula, she also had a really good race. Yeah, ended up 3rd at Canada, and her race was also going fantastic there in Montreal. Ended up 3rd behind Blake Easior in Apollo. To other drivers. And Linz, he ended up in 15th. He had a horrible race at Canada today. But maybe here at Bahrain, it could all change. Maybe he could have a great race here at Bahrain. Shiny crossing the line with a 2:14.0. A 2:14 exact to start off the qualifying runs here for these two. Of course, there have been results that the Audis have been super dominant, obviously. That the Toyotas have been, or the Toyota has been surprisingly fast. And we see that with Shiny, who has been incredible behind that Toyota. Ended up 2nd, and so we look at Denny Alistair here. Denny at Daytona in GT. A horrible race there, completely out of the pace, unfortunately. And Zach was in Formula today, and he ended up in, let me double check real quick. He ended up in 7th. Good result for him. But let's see if he could keep, let's see if he could take a victory here today. As of course, he is 2nd in the standings with Linz in 1st. Meanwhile, Artie in 4th, tied with Danny Allister. As he goes 2:13, 4:87. What the hell? Locks up there, but 2:13. Ah, Artie, where did you get this power from? Is this gonna be a great day for the Porsches, or am I celebrating too soon? Hopefully, I'm not celebrating too soon. Hopefully, this is gonna be like. Hopefully, the Porsche are gonna be crazy today here. Taking a look at the LMP3 drivers, including KL6 over here. Who actually KL6 won, I think. Let me double check. Hold on. Yeah, KL6 won the Buckshot Bros 100. That is one of, if not the hardest, one of the hardest, I would say. Oh, we're already going a bit off over there. Either way, the Buckshot Bros 100 is a very, very hard race to win. But, of course, KL6 managed to win that race. Currently taking a look at the standings, we have less than 2.5 minutes remaining. We have LMP3 with Reina Blue, KL6, Doricota, Violet Sky, Purple, Miyu, and Ellie up front in pole position. What is it? 403. Meanwhile, the LMP1, Danny Allison, Linz, Zach, Shiny, and Artie pole position with a 213, 497. And literally, Shiny made a 1 millisecond improvement. You are the greatest. And Zach pushing his Audi to 2nd. So currently we have a Porsche, Audi, Toyota, Audi, Porsche sandwich. Great. I love it. Of course, we got the whole live race thing and the 10 live race report, which we'll be doing 3 times because they'll be racing for 32 laps here at the Bahrain. Looking at the number 1 of Shiny here. And Artie also here. Of course, the Porsche, who is all the way up top here. Lots of debris. But manages to keep that car at high speeds. Looking at Doricota so far. And his racing in stock car has also been very alright. In the Brickyard race, or the Buckcher Bros 100 at the Brickyard, he ended up in 7th. A good result right there. And of course, this is going to be the last race of the day before we have our next race. And, of course, another time. Can't guarantee if that is the next day or another time, or we'll find out as the qualifying session comes to an end here. This is to be the final lap for multiple drivers, including the 43 here of Zach, crossing the line, currently 2nd. And he stays a 2nd. Renacci all the way down in LMP3, and not a great way to start off the race here today. And the current pole sitter for LMP3, Miyu and Ellie in 2nd. It has not been great for those two. Miyu and Ellie have not been having a great day. But Ellie has having a great overall moment. Meanwhile, Miyu had nothing but hellscapes from left to right. Shiny about to cross the line here. I'm about to do something over there. Beep, beep. There we go. I should increase the frames there. It does increase the frames actually, surprisingly enough. The one crosses the line in 2nd. Gets ahead of Zach there. An incredible move right there. Now, the Porsche up front with the Toyota in 2nd. That is going to be an insane thing to watch. The Doricota, the last driver to have to still having to cross the line. And no Broomer from him, meaning that the results are the Shiny, Zachalins, Danny in LMP3, Miyu, Ellie, Violet, Blue, and Chaos 6 in LMP1, as we're gonna go 32 laps here at Bahrain. Shiny spearing by, Lynn spearing by, like Ari never even raced before. And now Zach putting pressure on the 11. Into turn 1. Into turn 2. Onto the straightaway, and now Zach away from Artie, and now that pole position was for naught. Everything he has worked for just down the drain like immediately. So Doricota getting close to Renacci. The LP1 drivers all together. Audi side to side with Zach. Now Zach on the inside gets closer to the 11. And the 11 is not going to give up without a fight. Gets ahead of the Audi here onto the straight. And then he has front row seats to this battle. Audi now ahead, but Zach trying to switch it up and get on the inside of him. Corey ahead of Renacci. Onto the straightaway we go. Now Audi in third. Let's hope this Porsche has a really, really good day today, because I would love to see a Porsche in the top 3. That will be groundbreaking here. But so far, Shiny leading the pack is about to go into lap 2 out of 32. 30 more laps to go, of course. Or about 31. This next is going to be 30 more laps to go. And times are being submitted right now. Of course, Shiny with the fastest time. But you'll see that in the 10 lap race report. Purple behind the blue, trying to find a way to get closer to the 25 and trying to take that spot away from him. Meanwhile, KL6 on the tail of Violet Sky. Blue the Demon, of course, trying to also interfere within the battle. Oi, oi, oi. KL6 slip sliding over there for a second. That's the car under control. And I think Blue also had to back out there for a second to avoid any crashing. Looking at Zach in 4th. Behind Audi. Oh, Audi close to Lance. He really wants that second spot. Oh man, is this going to be the day that the Porsches are going to be extremely good? Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. I did not want to give commentators scores at the same time. .30 more laps to go here at Bahrain. And Audi a lid side to side. Danny Allister sideways. Back into the field. But completely sideways after making contact with Zach there. Oi, oi, oi. He goes far off the track, tries to get back on the track, but oi, 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 oi. Not the way you want to start the race, man. Not the way you want to start off the Bahrain race. An incident this soon. Looking at the LMP3 Championship leader, Blue the Demon. Currently in 10th. He could still get himself a point here and stay ahead of his competitors. Meanwhile, We have Renacci all the way at the far back. Not a place she wants to be in at all. And Zach close to overtaking Artie. Now Zach on the inside. He's gonna try. He's gonna stay behind. He's right behind Artie. Zach in fourth, trying to overtake the 11. You definitely see him constantly trying to, because he is on the tail of that Porsche. Gonna try to go for it here. Did not work. Gonna try again another time on the straights 100%. And already held back Zach. He's gonna try again. We're now on the start-finish straight. Side to side, going into turn one. Unless Zach gets ahead of Artie here. Artie way later on the brakes. Zach is ahead of Artie. It cost us so much just to stay up top. But now that is done deal. Artie out of the podium, unfortunately. Or is it over for Artie? Because he's still striking distance. He could try to fight back. Hopefully he will fight back. I would love to see him fight back. But I feel like it might also be as chaotic, it might be even more chaotic when traffic gets involved at one point. Of course, traffic has been the key thing during Interlagos, where traffic would decide LMP1 racing. But yes, also another thing in the news that with the prototype series, we're gonna be getting rid of multiple races in prototype, 4 to be exact. Silverstone will be going away. We'll also get rid of Road Atlanta. We'll get rid of Autopolis and possibly this track too, because it's currently between this or Interlagos. And I can tell you, I would love to have multiple years of Interlagos racing, because that race was so fun to watch. The LMP3's coming over to the straight onto the last turn, and they're gonna start lap 6. And slowly but surely, the LMP1 are making their way to lap the LMP3 group. So we are looking at Blue the Demon in 10th, also close to Chaos 6. And I think the LMP1 drivers are slowly coming over as the pack gets really close to each other. We're gonna see the LMP1 drivers get pitted or lapping the LMP3 drivers. There's Shiny. And now, this is gonna be a D20 dice. Because things could go good or bad here, depending on the traffic. And so far, it is looking a bit difficult for Shiny. It's gonna be a straight up next, so it should be fairly easy for Linz to catch up now. It gets really wide over there. Now Linz far on the outside. What are you doing? Zach spearing by. And now he's trying to overtake Linz here. Lap 9 out of 32. Oh, a little bit of contact there. That was between Zach and Ellie. But all is good. No takedowns or whatever, like what we had in Brazil with Ellie and Shiny. But I definitely think that gave Ellie a bit of trauma from Brazil. So we are into lap 10 of 32. So our 10 lap race report. Excuse me, I was just enjoying the race. I completely forgot that was lap 10 already. Looking at the standings so far, in LP1, we have seen multiple cars fall out. Those being Artie, of course, he completely went from pole position to fourth. Danny Allister, who went off the track at one point and is now far behind Artie too. Or with Artie, but far behind the pack. Zach, who is close to Linz, and Linz, who's close to Shiny. And Shiny leading the pack. Hopefully, it'll be like that for the entire race. Never know. But my predictions, I would say for LMP1, that Zach is going to get ahead of Linz. And Shiny will be the leader still until lap 20, I would say. And then I'm going to see if Shiny really has a chance still. For LMP3, I would say my predictions. Oh, well, let's talk about LMP3 drivers. Yeah, not much has changed. More so overtakes here and there, like Purple with Dory Kodo and Chaos 6 with Blue the Demon. But outside of that, not much happened. More so just dealing with the traffic of LMP1. And Purple has been challenging Blue for a while. Really thinks of trying to get that spot away. But yeah, it's nothing much happened. I think it's more so people just practicing and staying on their pace, just trying to keep the pace going until they could start charging again. My predictions, I would say Violet Sky overtaking Ellie, and Purple overtaking Blue, or Blue overtaking Cal 6. I do also think they're going to be pitting, since these cars are going extremely hard over here. So those are pretty much my predictions, and we'll do this again on lap 20, making that the 10-lap race report. Out of the first 10-lap race report out of 3. Blue on the inside. Gets close on the inside here. Tries to get 2 birds on 1 stone, but he can only get 1 bird, 1 stone. Or is it? No. Still side to side. Purple also coming over. They're about to go 3 wide into the next turn. Oh, Jesus. Purple, now there goes Blue off the track. The 25. After they tried to go 3 wide, the Blue did not back out. And he is out of the LMP3 race. That is done deal right there for the 25. The championship leader of LMP3 out. Oi, oi, oi. That's not a great way to start off the race. Ugh, that's not how you want to end the race either. Now, Blue will, I hope, come back on the track there. He does come back on the track, but a whole lap down. Unfortunately. As literally the LMP3 squad are passing him. Zach tempted to overtake Linz as he saw him really close to the 23's tail. Looking at KL6 so far in 9th in purple. Despite the whole incident where blue ended up in 10th. Oh, Zach, really close. But meanwhile, Linz is also really close. Both of the Audi drivers gonna move in unison here, or is it gonna be Zach getting closer to Linz as opposed to Linz getting close to Shiny? Definitely, well, Linz is definitely getting close to Shiny. Meanwhile, Violet Sky in 3rd. And Ellie is 2nd. Meanwhile, Miu, after all of that hellish mistakes, there are multiple races, now in the lead. But I would say did not pop the champagne too soon because shit could hit the fan at one point. As we have less than 20 more laps to go here in Bahrain as Shani crosses the line. We have 19 more laps to go now. Looking at purple, the 13. Going to be on KL6 and back to Zach behind Linz. Both of them in the Audis, the 43 and 23. KL6 we're looking at here, and also Blue the Demon getting ahead of Purple there here at the prototype Bahrain Knights. Let's talk about the drivers, what they've been doing. Of course, such like what I did last time in Brazil. I love doing this because it gives an eye on everything else. And of course, since this is the last race of the day, prototype is always the last race of the day. Let's just talk about it. With starting off with Shiny, of course, the race leader. Shiny was racing in Daytona earlier today. and she got herself with the Lamborghini a race win. So she's definitely on the hunt for 2 race wins in a single day, which would be incredible if that is the case. Linz also racing a Formula. He was at Canada today, and Linz ended up, unfortunately, all the way in 15th. Not a great result. And Zach also had an, I don't know what Zach's result was, I completely forgot. Uh, Zach ended up all the way in 7th, so it is not bad, but not good either. But over here, it looks like he's 100% going to take a podium. It's always guaranteed with those Audis. As Audi was also racing in GT. And of course, unfortunately, the whole thing with the BMW, that was all just a miracle of how insane Audi was with that car. Because at Daytona, he ended up all the way in 15th. Danny Allister had an even worse result, ended up all the way in 16th. Pretty much all the drivers from LMP won. LMP3 drivers are, yeah, it's also extremely interesting. Miyu actually ended up the race leader of LMP3, ended up 3rd in Canada today. And now, of course, here in the race lead, Ellie was in GT, and Ellie got herself into 6th place. Violet Sky. Violet also had a pretty alright run, and in the 4th, pretty good. And then again, she's also driving a Porsche, which is like one of the best cars in that series, or a race-winning car, if not a podium-winning car, as we've seen on multiple occasions. I mean, look at the LRS GT test season. That should tell you enough. Either way, we might see, yeah, we're gonna see the LMP1 cars lap at the LMP3 cars here today, or right now. I mean, yeah, today. We're gonna watch them lap them right now, and this could give Shiny extra time, depending on, yeah, stuff like this could give Shiny extra time, because now Zach really wide and behind the LMP3 car, side to side. Dory is not gonna go to the side. Hell no, not for anyone like Zach. Meanwhile, it's also a difficulty. Shiny blasting through these drivers like easy. So she's having an easy session right here. Zach going really far off. And now it's all for the hunt on the straightaway. Makes it way easier for them to get ahead of the LMP3 cars. But this definitely bought Shiny some time. Either way, yeah, Violet Sky ended up 4th at Daytona in the GT series. KL6 actually won a race today at the Buckshot Bros 100, which is actually the longest race in LRS stock car. So yeah, congratulations to KL6 for winning that one. Purple also was there for the Buckshot Bros 100 and ended up 10th, so still on the points. Dory Kodo also there for the Buckshot Bros 100. And Dory ended up in 7th. Yeah. Reina, of course, was driving a horrible car today, but as I said beforehand on multiple occasions, she will get a new car. And Blue also did not have a great day at Daytona. End up all the way in the 11th. And just to have this one along with it is an absolute gut punch for the number 25 today. So yeah, the thing about the racing series or the prototype series having less races in a single season, it's because it's just too much. Like 10 races is too much for a prototype series. So we reduced it down to 6. So this means after every 2 races, so like let's say race 1, race 2 of GT, race 1, race 2 of stock car, race 1, race 2 of Formula, then we're gonna have race 1. Then we're gonna have race 3, race 4 of all the other series, and then we're gonna have race 2 of prototype. Then we do race 5, race 6, and so on. Meaning that the Daytona finale is on the same time as the LRS 400 at the Brickyard. So yeah, that day y'all gonna see a lot of ovals, more ovals than usual. It's 2 super speedways, so you cannot go wrong. Blue trying to get ahead of Gale 6 and trying to unlap himself, but yeah, that ain't gonna work, man. I'm sorry. Currently, the fastest lap is by Zach with a 2:14.962 or 2:16.770 or whatever the hell. But yeah, he currently has the fastest lap out of every other driver. So he should be good. Violet Sky taking a spot away from Ellie. Meanwhile, Ellie kills 6. Side to side into the next turn. Blue also trying to get involved. What are you doing, dude? But Ellie kills 6 still side to side. And Violet Sky already ahead of both of them. And now Kill 6 took the spot away from Ellie. Well, a little bit of smoke over there, but it's all fine. It's all good. It's all Gucci. Looking at the race leader, Miyu here. As we're already into lap 21 of 32. Meaning that we're gonna have our 10 lap race report. Starting off with, of course, Shiny still in the lead with the Toyota. And also with one of the fastest laps around. Litz is second with Zach constantly pressuring the Norwegian. And it's very surprising that those two are still racing close to the Toyota. Despite the fact that they had a lot of LMP free traffic here and there. But these two are still going against each other. Meanwhile, Audi and Daddy, the Porsches, it has been nothing but silence from them two. Because it has just been a horrible day for both of them at the same time. Either way, my prediction for LMP1, I think Zach's going to overtake Linz in the next 10 laps. If not, at the final lap. That's pretty much my prediction. And for LMP3, we have, of course, Mio still in the lead. Violet, who was a second, and KL6, who went side to side with Ellie on multiple spots and got ahead. Of course, Purple right behind Ellie, and Blue the Demon, who got into a crash with multiple cars after he tried to go free wide with, I think, Purple and KL6. He tried to go free wide with them, and he took himself out by not staying away from the free wide situation, putting him all the way at the back of the field under a whole lap. And that pretty much sums it up. That sums up the 10 lap race support and my predictions for the LMP3. I do think Dorkota will overtake Purple, and I think Dorkota will overtake Purple. I think Ellie will try to overtake KL6, and I do still think one of them are gonna pit. LMP1, LMP3, either of them. Those are pretty much my predictions for the 10 lap race report. We're gonna do this again in 10 laps. Looking back at the um, prototype race here, the prototype Bahrain Knights, as Shiny crosses the line, and we have 10 more laps remaining here at Bahrain until we have a brand new winner at Bahrain. And I would say Bahrain has not been bad. It's just very uneventful. That's pretty much what I could say about it. Very uneventful. But the news that came from both LMP1 and LMP3 was very entertaining, however. Looking back at Zach here, the 43, constantly on the rear of Linz, trying to overtake when the time is right, but Linz just knows how to up the pace and pretty much drip feed Zach into like ideas of, oh, I could overtake. Pretty much tricking the 43 as we look at Dorikoto here. Very, very messed up slicks here. Dorikoto all the way in 11th, just one position away from garnering himself a point. And me still in the lead, comfortably in the lead. Shiny coming over to lap the LMP free drivers again. And I think it's going to be the last time that she'll be doing this. And it's going to be the worst place to try to overtake them, as the Audis are going to have a bit of a better situation with them just having to deal with the LMP3 cars on a straight. Yeah, Shiny completely boxed in right there. And this is going to be making it super easy for Linz. And Danny Allister, again, off the track. Luckily, he's back on, but we had the same thing like earlier in this race. Of course, he's sparking all over the track. Very unfortunate for him. Zach and Linz trying to together close as possible. It's going to do the straight, and this is going to be super easy for them. Shiny had to deal with more, so they pretty much get a free pass here. As Shiny had to deal with the LMP3 cars on a difficult section of turns, and Zach close to overtaking Linz. Of course, Zach trying to make effort with the LMP3 cars. Danny again. Oh my god, it is not going great for the 17 today. Not in the slightest has been going good for the 17. Danny Allister in complete hell right now. I cannot tell who's going to side over there. Either way. Back to these two. And Linz over 5 seconds away from Shiny. Oh, the sun is rising here. I was thinking like, wait, would the sun rise here? Or for how long they race? But yeah, they do race so long that the sun is slowly rising. Yeah, you definitely see from that side the sun is 100% rising here. Denny now standing still. Is this it? This is it. Now Danny's gonna be sent back to the pits. Well, then again, it wasn't going great for him either, so well, not a great you want to end it either. Hopefully he's not gonna be in the way of Shiny. I feel like 100% will. Has not been that much of a nuisance towards any of them. But Danny also still off the track. I don't know if he can even bring that car back. I was even thinking of bringing that car back. He's just stuck there. Done deal. Oy, 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 oy. Cannot get any better. Or cannot get any worse, excuse me. Wow. It's beautiful how the sun is rising here. Excuse me, let me get the time real quick. Here. Oh no, it's not even daytime in the slightest. It's like, wait. Oh no, it is. Yeah, in game, it's gonna be daytime in a bit. That's pretty much how the time works in this. Two series have this system. GT and Prototype both have time running 10 times faster than usual. Formula has it that it runs 3 times faster than usual. And Stock Car has it so it runs 5 times faster than usual. So pretty much a second, so pretty much a minute is 6 seconds in that case. That's how fast time goes. So 1 minute takes every 6 seconds. So if it takes an hour, yeah, that's gonna take like what? Like then you're like 10 hours away. So look at Doricota here. Oh yeah, the sun is 100% rising in Bahrain. Oh, it is beautiful to see something like this here. Are the stadium lights turning off? Am I stupid? No, it's just the lighting. It's just the video game lighting that messed with my brain. Oh, wow. That is beautiful right there. That is beautiful. Freak the screenshot. Wow. Linz or Zach getting closer, almost at the scratch. Zach close to Linz. I feel like he'll definitely do an overtake here. It's either now or never. Since there's a few more laps remaining here at Bahrain, so it has to be now or never for them. And Violet close to Niu. KL6 close to Violet. Just when Miu thought she could possibly get a win, will it all go south here? You'll find out in a bit, of course. Whoa, it gets really close. Yeah, there's sun. Come on. As the sun is rising. Good morning, Bahrain. You're looking at already currently off the fucking track. That's not really what I wanted to say, I'll be honest with you. But Artie's off the track now. Well, that was my cool-ass quote. Thank you. My god. Artie completely off the track. Meanwhile, Zach gets ahead of Linz. But they're, I think, still side to side over there. Well, yeah, there's done deal for Artie right there. Yeah. Either way, good morning, Bahrain. You're about to witness a winner in a bit. This is lap 30 out of lap 32, meaning we're going to do a 10-lap race report. Artie coming back onto the field, but the 10-lap race report. Artie, of course, he had to be pitted, as we saw earlier, like literally like a minute ago. And there goes Zach! Zach is off! Hold on! Zach off the track as the headlights turn off. The 43! The 43 is off! Oi, oi, oi. Come on, man. We're almost there. Don't do this so soon. Well, I mean, Zach does not really have to worry, but, well, yeah, he does still get a podium nonetheless, unless he crashes again. That'll be funny as hell, though. But either way, currently in the standings, Shiny up front has been leading the whole race for the entire race. Meanwhile, Linz in second. He actually got ahead of Zach, or he was already ahead of Zach. Zach trying to get ahead of Linz. Did successfully do it, and that did not go well as Zach had to be towed back to the pits right after Artie went off the track multiple times. So did the Porsche of Danielle. So both of the Porsches went off on multiple occasions. As we look at the bottom right, now Violet Sky trying to make a move on Miyu on the inside over there, and the race lead might have changed. I think. I don't know, I can see it. We're looking at Renacci. But I think the race lead has changed because Miyu is still striking distance, but Violet Sky in the lead. Either way, for LMP3, of course, we just witnessed an overtake of a race lead change. And not much has happened, of course. Well, Renacci got ahead, purple and Dory, but that's all because of blue. KL6 and Violet Sky overtaking Miyu, who is now in second. And I'm gonna cut this off short. I'm not even gonna make predictions anymore because we are literally one lap away from witnessing a race winning here at Bahrain. So that makes it the final lap, 10-lap race report. Let's find out who's gonna become a race winner here today at Bahrain. You can definitely tell it's daytime here. Jesus Christ. It's just 6 in the morning in the game, by the way. Whoa, who is that? Is that Ellie? Ellie went super wide over there. What the hell? What are you doing? It's onto the straight. Doricota could make a final lap move here. And he definitely is going to do it here on the last turn onto the straightaway. Is he going to brake late or is he going to try again? Oh, side to side. And it did not work. He's going to definitely try again, no doubt. He is a man with no fears. So by the way, white flag. One more lap to go. There we go, white flag. One more lap to go. Shiny in the lead over 12 seconds. Whoa, Linz suddenly having a lot of percentage. Oh, I thought Linz crashed. I got scared for that for a second. My apologies. Didn't mean to raise a random ass alarm. As surprisingly, the LMP1, as they're going to be intervening with the LMP3 real quick. Oi, 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 Purple, what are you doing, man? But yeah, at the end of the day, Shiny still had to deal with the LMP3 drivers. And she has to be quick because the Audis are arriving by a storm. They're now hunting down. And this could be Shiny's first ever race win in Bahrain. And incredibly, even more incredible, this could be 2 race wins in a single day for Shiny. We have Audi over there, completely far behind the pack. Very fortunate how his race went here today at Bahrain, but as I've said multiple times, they'll get new cars soon. I'm looking at Purple here. I need to sneeze. No, Artie, oh, Jesus Christ. Artie, don't give me a heart attack, dude. Either way. Look at that Shiny coming over to the last turn, waving a black and a white checkered flag. Daytona, it was Audi. All the pullers, it was Audi. Brazil, it was Audi. But Bahrain, it's Toyota as Shiny gets 2 wins in a single day and wins the Bahrain Nights race. Linz coming home in second. And wow, a Toyota that wins the race. Not a thing I expected. Beautiful, beautiful masterclass race right there from Shiny. Incredible what she has done here today. Zach, he's gonna bring it home in third, and already in the pits, unfortunately not able to finish. Danny in fourth, and Audi in fifth, and Violet Sky. Although everyone else finished, such as Miyu, KL6, who's a second, and KL6 in third. Ellie in fourth, Dorikoda in fifth, Purple sixth, Renashi second, and Blue in eighth. We are gonna look at Violet Sky coming off the last few turns. Last few? I would say half of the whole track. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a whole while. I think she just crossed the line and just like -2 laps. Wow, it's still incredible to me how Shiny got 2 wins in a single day. She's the first one to do so. And I have said this during the Roblox end season era, that she is somebody you should keep an eye out on. Shiny is a monster behind the wheel. One of, if not, well, I wouldn't say the best, but definitely one of the all-time greatest in LRS. Shiny is 100% one of the greatest in LRS. One of the best drivers in LRS that we have ever seen. They managed to outdo the Audis. It was incredible to watch. But what's also as incredible to watch is Violet Sky coming over to the start-finish line right here. Onto the straightaway. And it's gonna go Filipino here. Getting herself the LP free win. It was Shiny, Lynn, Zach Daniels, and Artie, and Fast Love was actually made by Artie. And LP3 was Violet, Miyu, Chaos 6, Ellie, Dory, Purple, Renachi, the Demon. That's your result there at Bahrain. As we are currently taking a look at the standings here, Lynn's in the lead with a total of 40 points so far. Zach is second with 37. And Shiny in third with 34 points. Surprisingly good result, despite the fact that she drives in the Toyota, a car that's been absolutely decimated on multiple occasions. Artie in fourth and Danny Alistair in fifth. LP3, however, she's a different winner. We have Blue the Demon over there. Meanwhile, we also have Purple in second, Renachi in third, Dorikoda in fourth, and Violet Sky in fifth. And Miyu, who did get herself a few points. That is nice. And now there is every driver who has at least 3 points in LRS. It's about to go next to Silverstone for the Phantom Autos Silverstone race. So until then,